ngicala sisibefuna uba iplant yami bangiyero abantu basejoburg. Hey loves, welcome to another video. Today we are doing a story time, but this time it is totally different. You can tell by the title of the video. We are basically doing something different from my regular story times, but of course that does not mean that I'm done doing those story times, because I'm going to come back with another one next week. So today I just want to tell you guys about this time that I got scammed on Marketplace in broad daylight. 3.6k chomine. 3,600. Yes, I got scammed, but yeah, basically, yeah. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course do subscribe to the channel if you're not, and if you already are, thank you so much for the support and thank you for coming back by. I really do appreciate it. And of course, one thing about me, I am definitely going to sip on some grapes, and yeah, fruit is very good for your health. I prefer to sip mine. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video, guys. So it was around, I don't remember the year, I think I was in my second year university. It was not first year, it was in my second year university. So I had this iPhone 6 that I wanted to sell, right? So I wanted to sell that phone so that I can upgrade. So I wanted to sell the phone, use the cash that I'm gonna make, and then add on, what am I saying? Use the cash I'm gonna make from selling the phone and then add on to whatever I had saved. Great stuff. Okay, I'm just checking something. So now what I did was I went on to OLX, went to Marketplace, because I know those two, whatever you're selling is going to sell fast, because people are always on Facebook Marketplace and also OLX, but Facebook Marketplace was the one at the time. So I thought, okay, why not? So I did that, went onto Facebook, I put up the ad and everything, and I was selling the phone for like 3,600 rands, because I had only used it for like, yeah, it had been used. So I thought, it's pointless for me to price it higher than that. So fine, I post the phone on Facebook. Obviously people start asking, is the phone available, where you based? You know how people are. So they ask, and then I respond, and then I get a potential buyer. So we're gonna Ubita. It's Bita, his name is Bita. So Ubita, I get the potential buyer. We communicate. He's like, okay, tell you what, I'm not far from Auckland Park. I'm gonna come and get the phone. So how do you prefer to receive the money? I was like, nah, I prefer cash on collection. I was like, no, how about I do a transfer? I was like, oh, okay, that's also cool. It's not a problem. So okay, mna being the girly that I am, no, I'm not that girl. Me being naive, I was like, okay, no problem. And then he says he's gonna do an e-wallet. Mind you, with an e-wallet, you can reverse your money, you can change the pin, or you can always transfer, and I'm gonna have to request the pin, but you're able to reverse the money with you. I don't think you need to wait for a few hours or whatever. I think you can just reverse the money straight away. So I was like, okay, no problem, it's fine. So Upita calls, the day arrives when we were meant to when he was meant to collect the phone and I was meant to deliver. So I was like, you know what, the safest place for me is UJ. Basically, come to UJ. We can't meet somewhere else because I'm a student. I don't know Joburg. So he's like, okay, cool, no problem. We'll meet by the gate, the security, if that makes you feel safer. I was like, cool, no problem. Sharp. And mind you, at that point, I'm not suspecting anything. I get dressed because I was in my pajamas. So when I met dressed, I did whatever. So I went out. But now, while I was on my way, something told me to communicate with my friend. So I was like, no, man, you know what? Let me text Kongilanine and then tell her what's happening. Because I had told her that I'm selling the phone and. So I also told her, okay, I met a potential buyer, this and this and that. And then when I told her that it's going to be an e-wallet, she was like, sis, e-wallets are risky. E-wallets are very risky. And I was like, she has a point, because anyway. So I was like, okay, how about I go to student center, and then you go to the gate. The minute he transfers the money, I'll go to student center and then withdraw. If I'm unable to withdraw the money, then it means it's invalid. Like, okay, cool, that's gonna work. So Kongelani goes to student center, I go to the gate. We went to gate 2 at the time. So gate 2, it was open, it was very open. It was around 5. So before I even get to gate 5, I get a notification on my phone. But okay, money in. FNB e-wallet, blah blah blah. And then there was no pin. But now I asked the guy, okay, send me the pin. He's like, no, I'm gonna send you the pin once you have given the phone over. And I'm like, okay, but I don't understand. So fine, I walk to the gate, I get to the gate, I'm waiting, I'm not seeing anyone. I keep asking, where are you? And it's like, no, you're gonna see an Uber. Baby says, no, you're gonna see an Uber by the gate. And I'm like, okay, come out. And he's not in the car. So we wait. Kongelani is also chilling by the SAs because I'm waiting for the pin. She also needs to, So when I tried to request the pin, it was refusing. I don't know what error I got, but because that e-wallet was non-existent and invalid, there was no way for me to generate a pin for it. So she was busy chilling by the ATMs. I'm busy by the gate waiting for Mugai. Mugai is not showing up. So now the Uber driver comes out. The driver's like, hi, are you guys waiting for someone, or are you dropping the parcel that I'm collecting? And like, what are you talking about? What parcel are you talking about? So even before we continue with the conversation, we finish the conversation, I get a text from the guy. He's like, I don't know why you're taking time. Give the phone to the guy. Like, there's no way I'm giving the phone to the guy without you sending the pin, because we need to withdraw the money and make sure that it's valid. That time I had signed out of my iCloud, the things that people sign out of with too. I had signed out of my account. I had signed out of my account so that they're able to sign in and use their details. Great. And my iClouds and everything. And backed up my stuff, obviously. So now the guy gets agitated and I'm like, why are you mad? You're just supposed to send the pin? I hand the phone over because at least your guy is here. According to him, that was his friend. So I talked to the Uber driver. I'm like, why is the guy not sending the pin? Because my friend is chilling there. You can always take the phone the minute we withdraw the money and you'll see when it's withdrawn. The Uber driver says he doesn't know the guy. He just got a trip and he was told that he's collecting a parcel at Auckland Park. And the parcel they're collecting is my phone with a fake e-wallet. Son, the Uber driver, things start, me dropping my alcohol and things. So things start getting heated way too, and the driver's like, no man, give me your phone, let me check this number. Because this guy, I'm not talking to him anymore because they've already accepted the trip, so it's hard for me to communicate with them. Because whenever the car is in motion, you're not able to communicate with the passenger because it's assuming that you're already in the car, so what's the point of texting each other? Great. He calls, I tried calling the guy. So I think the guy realized that I caught him and I saw or realized that, he was actually trying to scam me. So I call the guy, he doesn't pick up. He sends a text like, did you hand the phone over? And then Uber was like, yeah, say you did. And I'm like, yeah, I did. It was like, oh, okay. And then after that, block. And the blocker. After he blocked me, I sent Kongelani text, yo babes, go back to campus, go back to your race because we're not getting any money here. But at least I still have my phone. Now the Uber driver takes the number. When he calls, it goes through. But the guy doesn't say anything because now he also didn't know what to say. So he just asked, where's the parcel that you're saying I should collect? Because the people here have no idea of what you're talking about. So the Uber driver just Peter just drops the call. After that, the Uber driver's like, no man, let's go to Truecaller and then see who this person is. Okay, we go to Truecaller. See, I tell you, when we get to Truecaller, Peter, refrigerator, mechanic. Peter, there was no Peter there. Peter that was gonna go buy a phone because he gave me a different name on Facebook he has a different name. Apparently he's some guy who fixes fridges. And I was like, what? Guys, do you realize how much a phone costs? No matter what model it is, a phone itself, a smartphone is very expensive. And you're a student, number one. So you can imagine, I almost went through a tram, but by the grace of God, and that Uber driver, and Kongelani, they saved me. I'm not gonna lie, they saved me. Because when I look at the text after, they're like, let's see the text that this guy sent you. I look at the text, I'm like, hi man, this was a copy and paste. They typed the text themselves and they sent it to me as an SMS. I checked the number at the top, like, no man, this is a cell phone number. It's not that long number you get from the bank. and also it's a cell phone number. And you see when you're sent money and then there's numbers that are highlighted, you're able to click on them. They have hyperlink, hypertext, whatever it is, hyper something. And I'm like, I was really dumb at the time. I was like, no man, it was hard for me to tell. Had those people not been there, the phone was gonna be gone and I was not gonna get the money. It was gonna be gone. Never ever in my life did I go back to Marketplace. Did I? Okay, I did recently because I'm selling shoes and it's not that expensive, but never again, never. Now, whenever I'm selling something, it's always cash on delivery or cash on collection, not on delivery, cash on collection, because I am too young to be scammed. Yo, haha, guys, no, never again. Online, just be safe, be woke, just be careful, and that's pretty much it, guys. And yeah, but I'm okay. It didn't do anything to me because it was the driver. But had Peter been there, it was gonna be shady. I have a feeling, but yeah, that was it. I didn't even drink my wine. Yes, sis. I didn't even drink my wine, but yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty much it for the day. Oh, that was the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Is this enjoyable? Yeah, don't feel sorry for me because at least I didn't get scammed. I survived. But yeah, do give this video a thumbs up. Please do like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. And of course, it is another story time. A spicy one, food. Yo. Hey. Yeah, guys. Stay safe.